What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics, and today we got a Regina Spektor song battle. We got Laughing With versus Becoming All Alone, brought to us by a friend, longtime supporter, and patron of the channel, T Super. Thank you, T Super. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. If you'd like to support us in any way, check out that Patreon link below or Patreon link on the Instagram. We're running a free trial. Go check it out. All right. T Super says the new year, because it's January 2025, early January when I'm filming this, it always has me assessing and reassessing, looking back and looking ahead, maybe too much thinking. 2024 was a lost year for me. Too much work and not enough being anything else for the most part. A mistake. We all go through that at times. Thank God for RTTC, a few great concerts, a patient wife, and for God. He calls this a God battle. The one constant is always God to get me through thin and thick. So for this year's New Year's battle, I will pick a couple songs from a favorite, Regina Spektor, that are about God. Religion often plays a big part in her music. All right, we'll start this one off with Laughing With off her 2009 LP, Far, her fifth studio album. Lead single, she arranged strings for the song. She said, quote, but instead of a traditional quartet, we had two cellos. I'm drawn to that. The lower sounds, bass, cello, tuba, that warm, bottomy sound. All right, I'm going to have the lyrics up as always. Thanks again, T Super.
No one laughs at God in a hospital. No one laughs at God in a war. No one's laughing at God when they're starving or freezing or so very poor. No one laughs at God when a doctor calls after some routine tests. No one's laughing at God when it's gotten real late and their kid's not back from that party yet. No one laughs at God when their airplane starts to uncontrollably shake. No one's laughing at God when they see the one they love hand in hand with someone else and they hope that they're mistaken. No one laughs at God when the cops knock on their door and they say, well, guys, some bad news, sir. No one's laughing at God when there's a famine, fire, or flood. But God could be funny at a cocktail party while listening to a good God-themed joke. Or when the crazy say he hates us and they get so red in the head you think they're about to choke. God could be funny when told he'll give you money if you just pray the right way. And when presented like a genie with his magic like Houdini, or grants wishes like Jiminy Cricket and Santa Claus, God could be so hilarious, ha ha. No one laughs at God in a hospital. No one laughs at God in a war. No one's laughing at God when they've lost all they got and they don't know what for. No one laughs at God on a day they realize that the last sight they'll ever see is a pair of hateful eyes. No one's laughing at God when they're saying their goodbyes. But God could be funny at a cocktail party while listening to a good God-themed joke. Or when the crazy say he hates us and they get so red in the head you think they're about to choke. God could be funny when told he'll give you money if you just pray the right way. And when presented like a genie with his magic like Houdini, or grants wishes like Jiminy Cricket and Santa Claus, God could be so hilarious. But no one laughs at God in a hospital. No one laughs at God in a war. No one laughs at God in a hospital. No one laughs at God in a war. No one laughing at God in a hospital. No one's laughing at God in a war. No one's laughing at God when they're starving or freezing or so very poor. No one's laughing at God. No one's laughing at God. No one's laughing at God. We're all laughing with God.
Okay, really good piano work there. This song is so well written. I mean, full transparency, I identify with T Super in a lot of ways when you're the same age and just a lot of different things. But I'm also, I'm a devout Christian. I haven't been to church in 5.5 years. That's a whole nother story because she kind of gets to it in the chorus here, which I'll save that for there. But God seems to be a punchline. Look, there's a bunch of clowns that say they are representing God, right? But if you read the Bible, the Holy Bible, that's what needs to be your guide, not these clowns that say, "Oh, I'm a pastor, I believe in God," and then they spew all this hateful stuff, right? It's the messenger, man. It has nothing to do with God. So we got to remember that. But she talks about no one laughs at God in a hospital in a war. No one's laughing at God when they're starving or freezing or so very poor. And then she talks about, it's easy. I'll just go over the chorus and then I'll kind of break it down theologically. But God can be funny at a cocktail party when listening to a good God-themed joke, or when the crazies say he hates us. That's one of the parts I'm talking about. And they get so red in the head, I think they're about to choke. God can be funny when he told you to give you money if you just pray the right way. Also, garbage theology that a lot of churches put forth. And when he's presented like a genie who does magic like Houdini or grants wishes like Jiminy Cricket and Santa Claus, God can be so hilarious. Ha, 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 ha. It's the way God's presented. Read the Bible for yourself. Make up your own mind. Don't listen to all these clowns saying they represent him. And then she gets into that just other way. Like the song's so written, no one laughs at God on the day they realize that the last sight they'll ever see is a pair of hateful eyes. No one's laughing at God when they're saying their goodbyes. So people like to laugh at God, even mock God when things are going well for them. But all of a sudden, when things turn south, and they always will in life, right? That's kind of our destiny. And they might improve again, but they'll turn south again. It's just the ebb and flow of this life. And if you haven't had that happen, I'm very happy for you. But it will happen, because it just does. The part of loving people in life, or loving animals, or your pet, or whatever, is that it's met with the other side of that, the absolute horrific time where they will leave you. But that is when people search for a higher being, for something else. There's got to be more meaning to this. There's got to be a creator, and there is a creator. So sort of into my theological soapbox, but I wasn't trying to preach to you. I was trying to break down what she's saying in the song, because this is so true. And I live in a country in the United States where God has just been marginalized so much. Not marginalized as a push to the side everywhere. Marginalized as people who say that they are God-fearing people spew this garbage that's not even in the Bible, and churches try to manipulate people out of their money and into following the church and not following God. That's why I haven't gone to church in 5.5 years. There's plenty of churches out there that are good. I just happen to live in an area where I've been to almost all of them, and I know almost all the guys, because I used to be on a church staff over a decade ago. So I know some of these people, and so it's hard to go there knowing, seeing the little manipulation, but that has nothing to do with God. Next up, we have Becoming All Alone off her Home Before and After album in 2022. T Super says, I like the solo piano version off her NPR Tiny Desk concert. So I'm going to play that. Sometimes NPR will block the Tiny Desk stuff. Sometimes they won't, but it'll be in a box down here. I want you guys to see it too. I can just play the audio. I want you guys to see it too. If it gets blocked, I'll just put something over it so we can still hear the music, and I'll put the link to that concert down below. Let's get it.
I went walking home alone, past all the bars and corner delis, when I heard God call out my name. And he said, hey, let's grab a beer, it's awful late, we both right here. And we didn't even have to pay, 'cause God is God and he's revered. And I said, why doesn't it get better with time? I'm becoming all alone again. Stay, stay, stay. Let the ones who want it bad get all the things that make them better. Let the ones who don't care feel a thrill. And I just wanna ride, but this whole world, it makes me car sick. Stop the meter, sir. You have a heart, why don't you use it? Why doesn't it get better with becoming all alone again. Stay, stay, stay. I went walking home alone, past all the bars and corner delis, when I asked God, please call my name. And I said, hey, let's grab a beer, it's awful late, I know you're here. And we wouldn't even have to pay, 'cause you are God and you're revered. Why doesn't it get better with time? I'm becoming all alone again. Stay, stay, stay. I'm becoming all alone again. Stay, stay, stay. Stay, stay, stay. Stay, stay, stay. Stay, stay, stay.
All right. A fantastic vocal performance. Great piano work, but a fantastic vocal performance. And, it's something about her loneliness and why has it got to be that way? And she's with God. It's really well done. I got to pick a winner. And the deck gets a little stacked when you watch something visually. It gives that song an advantage. And I definitely believe that the last song, Becoming All Alone, is the better vocal performance. She didn't need a vocal performance on Laughing With. Like, she sang that song perfectly. It's just, it didn't call for the things that this song called for. So if you're looking for the best vocal performance, then it's definitely going to be Becoming All Alone. For me, as I broke down the lyrics on Laughing With, I just think the song is so well written that it's going to be the winner for me, but there's no wrong answer on this one. It's going to depend on what you want out of it. Do you want the performance or do you want the lyricism? There's no wrong answer. So let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much to T-Soup for bringing this one, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, I will see you.